guys, so they're just trying to hang on and take home as many points as possible.
A little bit further back, Dale Jr. going around the 29 of Harvick. Jr. getting a little racy again.
Yeah, Harvick got a break with that last caution after that pit road speeding penalty. He was able to stay on the lead lap.
That's 19th and 20th.
Kind of forced his way under Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Reed Sorensen way down low in the 83, and it's getting awfully tight. Kyle Busch says, I'm going to get out of that. He goes to the low side, trying to get under the 83 of Sorensen. Kyle picks up 2.
Yeah, he can make up a lot of spots, 2 at a time.
So remember, Kyle started well back, like about 28th. He's up to 20th. On board with Junior.
See him get over on Harvick a little. I think they're having a little disagreement over territory here right now. I don't think Harvick was too happy with Junior, but he's gotten out front, moved away now, put a car in between them.
Sam Hornish Jr. also in that mix. That is 4 position. Sam running on the lead lap in 23rd. There's Allmendinger. He's had a couple of great runs over the last few weeks. Rusty, that old car of yours, that number 2, way up there close to the wall.
Yeah, Marty, I've been watching the 2 car all day long, and I've been really focusing on the left front corner of the splitter. And one thing I've noticed, it's higher than most cars. The car's got more body roll in it than a lot of the other competitors, and he just can't seem to get the car to the bottom of the racetrack. You see him scrape the wall there a little bit, but the splitter is definitely not as low as that car usually is, and I believe that's where the problem is on the 2 car today.
Great observation, Rusty, as he holds off Montoya. Let's go back up front, because Jeff Gordon, our 8th different leader, has got a bit of an issue. It's called Clint Boyer. He's coming.
Andy pointed out, we watched Clint Boyer yesterday in the final practice. Really have a fast race car, Andy, but he was doing all of that yesterday on the top side of the racetrack.
I know. We're watching what he's doing today, and he is running way down there, but it's been working for him.
You saw Jimmy Johnson streak through behind Tony Stewart. They're running 4th and 5th. Mark Martin has gotten himself back up to the 3rd position. A little bit further back, there's Denny Hamlin side by side. Battle for the lead. Here comes Boyer down low. Coming out of 2, and it looks like Boyer may get enough.
That's strong right there to be able to hang with somebody that good off the corner from the bottom side. I mean, look, he's still beside of him.
And it's going to take the line away from Jeff a little bit here. He'll get down on that bottom side. You see Jeff get down to him, though, trying to loosen him up a little bit.
Of course, if you were with us during practice and qualifying, we documented the fact that Scott Miller's on the box for Clint for the next 4 races. And doing a fine job right now. He has got Boyer into the race lead officially. So now we have 9 leaders, 13 lead changes here. And there you see the top 3, which has turned out to be a very entertaining race through the first 126 laps, because Mark Martin's going side by side with his Hendrick teammate, and he's going to pass him.
Yeah, he's on the march again here. Mark has this car exactly to his liking today. Heard him say earlier, just a little bit loose, but a good loose.
It's a little deja vu, though, from yesterday's nationwide race. Kevin Harvick would get out front, then have a bad pit stop. That's what happened to Mark. Now he's got to fight his way back. There's the top 4. Let's get an update on the race leader, Vince Welch.
Well, the 33 Clint Boyer car's been a little bit loose throughout much of the day today, but they have been working on it, keeping getting it better and better and better. And remember, this is, as Boyer runs with the lead, this is the first race without the regular crew chief Shane Wilson, who's began to serve his suspension. Scott Miller up on the box today for the 33. The engineers may be in some communication with Shane Wilson back home, but Scott said no communication between he and Shane today. That's just a little bit too many hands in the mix. He wanted to handle it himself, thought that would be the simplest way to go. I'd say so far so good.
Well, Scott has been a winning Cup chief in the past, and right now he's looking to give Richard Childress Racing their first win ever here at Auto Club Speedway in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. They've still got 72 laps to go to seal the deal. Well, back here at Auto Club Speedway from high above, and of course on the Sprint Now Network, inside the chase, our biggest mover of the day, Denny Hamlin. He has picked up 36 positions after starting in the back of the field. Right now, currently running in the 6th spot. And for more NASCAR stats, in-car audio, and live race radio, check out NASCAR Sprint Cup Mobile at sprint.com/speed. And there he is, closing on 5th place, Jimmy Johnson. There's 1st and 2nd in your championship points chase. And let's go 3 wide again, because Paul Menard's right in the middle of this. Casey Kane down low, Ryan Newman up high.
See, A.J. Allmendinger right in front of this group. He just passed these 3 cars.
Allmendinger running in 10th. On the left side of your screen, we continue to watch Johnson and Hamlin. That's the closest battle we have up front.
Boy, a big adjustment by Mike Ford on this number 11 car for Denny Hamlin. They were back there and dropped back to 14th on that last run, but made an adjustment, said they were going back on what they had done. Now he's on his march forward, and that's the car that he needs to be in front of if he's going to gain points today.
Well, remember at the beginning of the race, we pointed out that 5 times prior in his career, he started at the back of the field, and his best finish for Denny has been 24th. Right now, he is in 6th and looking good, and that's exactly what he needs to do, is get around that 48.
He's made a whole new lane here that, I mean, I've seen some guys run down here, but it is every lap for Denny Hamlin down on the apron in 3 and 4.
And he wants to fill that mirror of the 48 as much as he can right now. We're down to 66 laps to go at this 2-mile oval at Auto Club Speedway. And just a little bit further forward, there you see a look at Jeff Gordon. Gordon running in the 4th position.
And the one thing Denny Hamlin's done today is he's been married to the bottom of the racetrack. I know that he's had to move to the middle sometimes to go around traffic on these restarts. But when they've got clear, he's been on the very bottom of the racetrack making it work.
He's going side by side, and he's on that low line. He's got half a car length on the 48. Can he slide up in front of him? The answer is yes.
He's going to. I don't know if he can. Yeah, and that's the one car. He needs to pass everybody out here, obviously, because he wants to win the race. But that's the one car that he needs to pass and send a little bit of a message to. Hey, guys, this isn't going to be easy like you might have thought with us starting in the rear.
Let's get an update on the 48, Vince Welch.
You know, guys, it's tough enough to be passing cars out on the track. You just saw the 48 and Denny Hamlin going side by side before Hamlin finally got by. But Jimmy Johnson had been running as high as 3rd, and they'd taken a couple of pretty big swings at it, but then they had a problem in the pits on their last stop. They came in 3rd, and they went out 7th, had a lug nut issue. We talked so much about the great stops that have been made, and it definitely wasn't one that the 48 was proud of. You see, Chad Knaus came down off the box, talked to his team, gave them a pretty good blistering on the radio, and then came down and gave them a pep talk. We'll see if they're better the next time through. Caution currently on the track.
And we're waiting for official word as to the reason for the caution. And it will wipe out a 1.3-second lead for Clint Boyer over Mark Martin. And we're getting word that 47 car, Marcus Ambrose, got it turned around a little bit. Yeah, look at the damage on the right rear. Oh, it's shredding now.
Yeah, it's the 2nd spin for him today.
Go back and see where we are here. Oh, yeah. Almost the same spot.
Yeah, he's been fighting that thing all day.
I'm not sure if that right rear tire went flat before or if that was a situation that came from a result of the spin.
Well, Marcus right now 32nd position. He is 1 lap down as this caution came out. So pace car has gathered up the field, and so now we still are not within the window of being able to make this the last stop.
Oh, no, not quite. It's definitely an opportunity for some teams to leapfrog the field, though.
So the pressure falls back onto those guys standing on the wall now.
Like I said, last time, 10 teams had stops under 13 seconds.
So here at the Pepsi Max 400 at California, the cars come down pit road led by Clint Boyer. Let's send it now to Jamie Little.
And Tony Stewart sounding very happy on the radio, says we just need to tighten this thing up a little bit more, bud. So they're going back halfway on the wedge adjustment. 4 tires and fill it up for Tony Stewart. Vince?
The 33 of Clint Boyer has been loose much of the day, but on this last run, he said it was a little bit snug, but it still took off better. They're going to make an air pressure adjustment with 4 tires. Doc?
Middle of the screen, Jeff Gordon did not like the car this run, said it was loose everywhere, nothing to lean on in the middle of the corner. Track bar adjustment. Dave on Mark Martin.
Wedge adjustment for Mark Martin, a little tight that run, 4 tires on. Let's see if they can better their 2nd place position when they came in. He has to make a hard turn, and he's not going to be able to.
The race off pit road. Jeff Gordon picks up 2. Mark drops 1. So does Tony Stewart. Everybody taking 4 tires. Truex gains 2. So does Casey Kane. And Clint Bowyer comes out right where he went in as the race leader. As we head towards break, take a look